In today's video, I'm going to show you how I use the Getting Things Done method on my Asana. So if you're interested in learning that, just keep on watching. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Stef, and if you need to erase any limiting beliefs and find the blueprint for the online business of your dreams, this is the place to be. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell below so you don't miss any of my new content. And now, let's check my Asana. Hello and welcome to my Asana. I'm going to show you how I'm using the Getting Things Done method by David Allen here in my Asana, but you can use any project management that you prefer. Basically, the Getting Things Done method is a 5-step system that you can use to be more productive. And I think that we need that because if you are like me, that I have a full-time job that is really stressful. And and in my spare time, I'm trying to build my online business. Well, you need to use time as wisely as possible. And this method is going to help you with that. This 5 step is to capture, to process, to organize, to review, and to calendar, schedule the things that you need to do. So let's jump into my Asana, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. Well, as you can see, this is the dashboard of my Asana. Just to let you know and make you aware, this Asana has been set up recently because I was using a different account. So you are going to see that a lot of projects don't have that much information there because I'm working still on the setting up of this project management for me as a business owner. So please bear that in mind when you're seeing that it's so empty. In the dashboard, as you can see, this is really useful because you are going to have your task with a deadline here. So if you need to be aware of any deadlines. And then if you go a little bit down, you have all your projects here. And as I say, the Getting Things Done method start with the first step, that is capture. And what I did basically is to create this project that is brain dump in order to capture everything that comes to my mind. That can be something that I can tackle in the future or something that I want to invest time now if I have time. And I divided between Stef Lopez, that is my business, and then personal. And in Stef Lopez, I just kept here a few things that I want to maybe explore to offer to my audience in the future. But I don't have anything inside this project. For example, in retreats, if at some point in the future we are able to travel again, hopefully, is something that I want to do. I want to do like maybe 1 or 2 days retreats in a beautiful place. I don't know exactly where yet, and where I can offer like more specific and more in-depth information to my audience and to my clients. And one thing that you can do here basically is you can add subtasks, something like, for example, research locations, research hotels, and you can add as many as you need. And then you can, when it's done, you just go here. You can add here a due date, and if you have a team, you can assign this task to a specific member of your team. So Asana, as you can see, is a great tool in order for you just to make sure that everything is done properly, that you are being on top of everything that you want to do, and you're not going to forget anything at all. Then in personal, I have everything. Well, not everything because I just started, but I have like little things. Maybe, I don't know, buy Tati's eyeshadow palette. It's something that I want to do, not right now, but just in case for me not. Oh, I put burr. Just to make sure that I don't forget. You can add everything here, so your brain is not full of so many information that sometimes we feel overwhelmed because we are going from one idea to another idea. So you have everything here. You don't need to think about it anymore. And then you can go and basically jump into the second step of the Getting Things Done method system, that is to process the information. In order to do that, basically, you need to figure it out if that thing that you have put in your list is something that you can take action on it or not. If it's something that you cannot take action on it, basically you can delete it. If it's something that you can take action on it, you need to ask yourself, for example, well, David Allen say, ask yourself if you can do it in 2 minutes or less, and then do it straight away. Usually, I do. If it's something that I can do in 5 minutes or less, I do it. I do it straight away. If not, I decide if it's something that I want to do in the near future, or if it's something that I want to keep as a reference, like those projects, because they are massive. Maybe I want to keep those as a reference, and every time that I review this list, I'm going to see where I am in my journey as a business owner, and decide if it's a good idea for me to start tackling the one-to-one coaching offering, and then maybe retreat, or start doing with like online masterminds. In fact, I did a course about how to do masterminds with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, and it was amazing. It was the KBB. And then, for example, in the future, to offer a membership site to my audience, something that we can do like masterclass every month or so, with things that my audience wanted to learn from me. And something that I'm really passionate about is about planning. That's why you can see here that I say planning products. But we'll see if it's something that I want to do with physical products, or maybe something that you can download. So it's something that I need to explore, but because I don't want to forget, because sometimes you have the idea and then you forget about it because you have so many things going on. I just keep it here as a reference in order when I have a little bit of time, and I can review them. I decide if it's a good idea now to start tackling this one, for example, and move it to a specific project, and to start progressing in that specific project. So that is the step number one. And two, there is capture and process. The third step of getting things done method by David Allen is to organize your tasks. What I do usually is to create a quarterly goals. In this case, is Q2 2020 goals, and I put the goals that I want to achieve for the month. As you can see here, I have May's goal, and I divided. I put my top three priorities on the top, and then I put other goals that it would be nice to have to achieve, but we'll see about them. Um, but yeah, my top three priorities is not part of the method, but I think probably most of the people are using this in order to be more focused and make sure that you are doing the tasks that are more important, and they are going to move basically, and progress your business. And in other goals, I have a mix. Most of them are for my business, but then I have a few that are more personal, like declutter clothing or tidy up second room. This is personal, but it's still nice to have it. Um, so yeah, what I do usually is I assign the top three to myself, as you can see here, and then I put a due date for them. So because it's my goals, usually I put the last, or one of the last days of the month. But I review these pretty often to make sure that I'm on track in order to achieve them. And I was going to say the step four of the process is of this or the system is to review what you're doing. Um, I have a physical planner that I use, and I review my weekly goals there, and then I have these, and I review my monthly goals, and I do as well like review and assign an assessment of my goals every quarter, because sometimes happen that something that was unexpected happen, and you change your goals. I don't know about you, but for example, my goals for 2020, I was so excited to set up my goals at the beginning of the year. I was like, yeah, this is going to be my year. I'm going to launch my coaching business. I'm going to be on top of everything. I'm going to start offering value and content to my audience. At some point, maybe I can offer them like one-to-one coaching sessions, blah, 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 blah. And then suddenly, all this pandemic happened, and even I still have those goals there. I decided to prioritize different goals inside of my goals, if that makes sense at all. And I think that there are people that, for example, have a physical store or something like that, and they realize because of this pandemic that it will be a great idea to have the online presence as well, and they are basically make a 180-degree change in their approach on the business strategy, and that is happening to a lot of people. That's why I say it's really great to review your goals and your tasks and your projects. If, for example, as you can see here clearly, filming YouTube videos for me right now is a priority because I want to share my content, share value to you. And then, for example, another thing that I need to be more consistent, to be honest, is my Instagram content, because I want to create a community around my business. I want to basically have people that I can go and add value and make sure that I'm helping them and impacting their life. That's my priority. But it depends on where you are in your journey. You need to decide if this is a good thing for you or not. Yeah, one last comment on the review part, because there are lots of people that love to plan. They love to spend hours and hours planning, and I love planning. But at the end of the day, if you don't review, if you're not go back to your goals and making sure that you're progressing in order to achieve them, what's the point? You're wasting your time. It's one way of procrastination because you are planning. It makes you feel that you're busy, you're doing something, but if you're not tackling the things that you need to do, if you're not taking action, it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to pay off. So yes, please make sure that you're reviewing when you are planning your goals, because if not, you're not going to accomplish anything at the end of the day, and that would be a shame because you're going to feel regret in 1 year or two. So please review everything that you're doing. And the last and really important and the last and really important step of the process is basically calendar schedule. Once you have everything here, you know that this is for May. You know what you want to achieve. For example, for the filming 8 videos, what I do, and I'm going to show you my calendar here. Okay, so let me show you more or less what a typical week will look like in my schedule. Usually, this is my weekdays schedule is recurrent because I have, as I say, a full-time job. So I have this. We have scheduled breaks, 15 minutes breaks from 11 to 11:15, and then from 4 to 4:50 here, and then we have 1 hour break here, and we are supposed to finish at 6. So this is basically impossible to do anything else because I'm really busy working on my full-time job. So that's why I plan it, just to make sure that everything is okay. But then after that, on my weekdays, I'm trying to be as productive as possible here. And then as well to schedule a little bit of time in order to relax, because I have problems um, because I have problems with insomnia. So I need to try to relax and wind down before going to bed. And I'm cooking and having dinner here. This is something that I'm going to change a little bit, because from 6 to 7 or to 8, I basically try to tackle the things that my weekly goals a little bit, but things that I don't need to think that much, like admin things, like check a picture or maybe attend a course, but something that I don't need to be as proactive as maybe like create an Instagram caption or something like that. That I need to think about it, make sure that I'm delivering the value that I want to deliver, that I'm delivering the message to you that you're going to have some value from that caption. So that's what I'm trying to do. So no brain activities basically is in here. And my boyfriend is going to cook for me here, so I have a little bit more time in other, or it depends on the day, to relax, or if I can do something else like planning, for example, Pinterest here. Sometimes I do it in the middle of the week, and that's it. Usually, I don't plan in advance the weekends because it could be a little bit difficult to do it. What I do is on Wednesday, oh, sorry, Wednesday, on Friday, is then when I try to basically sit down, see what is left to do, and try to plan here. as you can imagine, I'm filming on the weekends. Usually I film on Saturdays, not Sunday, but this week we have doing it the other way around. So I was doing like YouTube scripts in the morning. Then we was cooking on lunch, have a little bit of a break. I was doing a course here. I did prepare a little bit of Instagram content to be, as I say, a little bit more consistent because I've been failing there. And this was nice. I had a 1 hour call with my parents in Mallorca, and then after that we review a little bit the scripts of the videos that we were going to film today. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm filming the videos, and then I'm going to basically do the Pinterest weekly schedule here, and I launch my videos on Sunday at 6 p.m. And after that, what I do always is to review and plan my week. And as I say, that I do it in a physical calendar, planner, sorry. And if you're interested to watch that video, let me know, because I love physical planners. I think that is so satisfactory to have a checkbox, and then when you accomplish something, just to do the check. For me is something, I don't know, I think that is a mindset thing. And here I need to prepare a coaching call that will be amazing. And after that, probably I'm going to be so exhausted is to take a shower, try to relax, maybe watch a movie with my boyfriend. And that's what I do in for my schedule. And pretty much that's it. It's just a way to organize yourself and make sure that you have everything here, and and that you're going to be basically making sure that any great idea that you have, anything that you need to take action on, you're going to be on top of everything. Because as I say, and it's really really difficult to have a full-time job and to use your spare time to build your business. And if on top of that, because I don't know your situation, you already have children or things like that, oh my God, my admiration goes to you. Because I don't have children, and at least not yet. And I cannot imagine doing this and having a children, and too much. So we need to make sure that we are using our time wisely, and that's one of the things that I want to basically create videos on YouTube, because I love those videos that are productive habits and things like that, because it's something that I need that information, and it's really difficult sometimes to find the right thing and the right information that is going to work for me. I hope that this video was of value to you. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comment section down below, and I will be more than happy to answer them in a future video. And I will give you a shout out just for submitting the question. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.